Imagine walking into a room and feeling every eye turned toward you, not because you demanded attention, not because you spoke the loudest, but because your presence alone commanded respect. Imagine never having to chase love, success, or recognition, because everything you desire naturally aligns with you. This is the power of a queen. A queen does not beg for opportunities, she attracts them. She does not settle for less, she sets the standard. She does not wait for others to recognize her worth. She embodies it so fully that the world has no choice but to respond. Most people live their lives hoping for change. They expect respect, love, and success, but they do not realize that what they receive is not based on what they want. It is based on the standard they set. You do not attract what you ask for, you attract what you are. So if you want more, you must become more. If you want a life of excellence, you must embody excellence. This is the difference between those who wait for life to happen to them and those who command the life they deserve. Today, I am going to show you how to stop hoping, stop chasing, and start becoming the woman who sets the standard. A queen does not just wish for respect, success, or love. She embodies it. True power comes from internalizing the standard you demand from the world. This is not about external validation or waiting for the world to recognize your worth. It is about stepping into the identity of the person who already knows she is worthy, powerful, and capable. When a queen walks into a room, she does not ask permission to be seen. She does not shrink herself to make others comfortable. She exists fully in her power, knowing that she is enough as she is. Many people live their lives reacting to the world around them. They hope for respect, love, or success, believing these things must come from external sources. They look at their circumstances and base their identity on what they see. But a queen does the opposite. She does not wait for her environment to determine her worth. Instead, she decides who she is, and then her environment shifts accordingly. She understands that her power is not in what she expects from others, but in the standard she holds for herself. The way you see yourself dictates the way others see you. If you walk through life doubting your worth, people will reflect that doubt back to you. If you hesitate in your power, others will hesitate to respect you. But if you embody the standard of a queen, if you carry yourself with the energy of someone who knows she is valuable, then the world has no choice but to respond in kind. This is not about arrogance, it is about certainty. When you radiate certainty, people feel it. They sense that you are not here to beg for a seat at the table, you're here to build your own. This shift in identity is the difference between hoping and knowing. When you merely hope for something, you are acknowledging that you do not yet have it. You are placing yourself in a state of lack. But when you know who you are, when you hold yourself to the standard of the person you are becoming, you are already aligned with that reality. And when you align with it, you attract it. A queen does not hope to be treated with respect. She knows she is worthy of respect. And that knowing shapes the way she speaks, moves, and interacts with the world. Your energy sets the tone before you ever say a word. Have you ever noticed how some people walk into a room and instantly command attention, even in silence? It is not because they are the loudest, the most physically striking, or the wealthiest. It is because they carry themselves with an unshakable sense of identity. They have set a standard within themselves that says, I am worthy, I am powerful, I am enough. And because they believe it, others believe it too. People treat you according to the standard you accept. If you allow yourself to be disrespected, undervalued, or overlooked, the world will continue to mirror that back to you. But the moment you decide that certain behaviors are no longer acceptable in your reality, things begin to shift. Not because you demand it from others, but because you refuse to participate in anything that does not align with your standard. You do not beg for better treatment. You walk away from anything less than what honors you. And in doing so, you teach the world how to treat you. This transformation is not about changing others. It is about changing yourself. You cannot control how people behave, but you can control what you tolerate. You can control the energy you carry. You can control the way you show up in your life. When you make the decision to embody the standard of a queen, you begin to operate at a higher frequency. Your posture changes, your voice steadies, your presence becomes magnetic. You do not have to force people to respect you, they simply feel it in the way you move. But this shift does not happen overnight. It requires deep internal work. It requires unlearning years of conditioning that told you to play small, to wait your turn, to be grateful for whatever you receive. It requires breaking free from the belief that your worth is dependent on how others see you. It requires stepping into the version of yourself that does not ask for permission to exist fully. There will be moments when this shift is tested. People who once benefited from your lower standards may resist your transformation. Some may call you difficult, too much, or unapproachable. But queens do not lower their standards to make others comfortable. They do not dim their light to fit into spaces that do not honor them. Instead, they stand firm in who they are, knowing that those who are meant to be in their life will rise to meet them. Everything in life is a reflection of the standard you set for yourself. If you believe you are worthy of greatness, you will move in ways that attract greatness. If you believe you are worthy of love, you will stop chasing and start attracting love that aligns with you. If you believe you are powerful, you will stop waiting for permission and start creating the life you desire. The world does not give you what you ask for, it gives you what you are, and when you decide that you are a queen, life will begin to treat you accordingly. Expectations are what people hope will happen. They are based on desire, on wishful thinking, on the idea that if they want something badly enough, it might come true. But a queen does not operate from a place of hope. She operates from certainty. She does not just expect things to happen, she sets the standard that makes them happen. She understands that expectations are passive, while standards are active. One relies on external circumstances falling into place, while the other is an internal decision that dictates how she moves through life. When someone has expectations without standards, they often find themselves disappointed. They expect to be treated with respect, but they have not set the standard for how they allow people to treat them. They expect success, but they do not hold themselves to the standard of discipline and commitment required to achieve it. They expect love, but they have not set the standard for what kind of love they will accept. And so they live in a cycle of frustration, wondering why things are not aligning with their desires. A queen does not simply expect respect. She embodies the standard of a person who commands respect. She does not expect others to be loyal. She operates with such integrity that disloyalty has no place in her life. She does not expect wealth, health, or success to magically appear. She aligns her actions, energy, and mindset with the standard that creates those things. This is the difference between someone who waits for life to give them what they want and someone who shapes life according to what they demand. Imagine a woman who expects people to value her, but consistently accepts treatment that undermines her worth. She hopes her boss will recognize her effort, but she never asserts herself. She wishes for a partner who respects her, but she tolerates inconsistency. She dreams of financial success, but she does not discipline herself to make decisions that lead to abundance. She is full of expectations, yet her reality does not match them because she has not set the internal standard that aligns with what she wants. Now imagine a woman who has set an unshakable standard. She does not tolerate disrespect, not because she demands respect, but because she walks away from anything that does not align with her worth. She does not chase opportunities. She embodies excellence so fully that opportunities naturally come to her. She does not settle for half-hearted love. She holds herself to such a high standard that only those who meet her energy can enter her space. This woman does not just expect better, she requires it through the way she carries herself, the way she speaks, and the way she moves through life. Standards create a filter for your life. When you hold yourself to a certain standard, anything that does not align with that frequency naturally falls away. People who do not respect you will distance themselves because they realize they cannot manipulate or mistreat you. Situations that do not serve your highest good will no longer feel comfortable to you. The choices you make will shift because anything beneath your standard will feel unworthy of your energy. This is why setting standards is not just about what you allow from others. It is about how you hold yourself accountable to your own growth. A person who expects success but has not set the standard of discipline will never achieve lasting greatness. A person who expects to be valued but does not set the standard for self-respect will continue to experience disappointment. A person who expects love but has not set the standard for their own emotional maturity will attract relationships that reflect their lack of self-awareness. This is the reason so many people feel stuck. They are hoping for change instead of embodying the energy that creates it. When you set a standard, you become the blueprint for how life responds to you. You teach people how to treat you by the way you treat yourself. You shape your environment by the level of energy you bring into it. You attract opportunities based on the standard you set for your skills, your mindset, and your discipline. This is not about controlling external circumstances. It is about mastering internal alignment. It is about understanding that what you tolerate, what you cultivate, and what you embody determines what you receive. There will always be people who settle for expectations alone. They will continue to hope, to wish, to wait. But the ones who rise, the ones who create powerful shifts in their lives, are the ones who set standards and refuse to lower them. They are the ones who do not just dream of success, but live in a way that makes success inevitable. They are the ones who do not just expect respect, but carry themselves in a way that makes respect a requirement. The difference between the two is not luck, fate, or external validation. It is the decision to embody a higher standard no matter what. Most people live their lives waiting for external proof before they believe in their own power. They wait for the promotion before they feel successful. They wait for someone to love them before they feel worthy. They wait for financial abundance before they feel secure. But a queen does not operate from that mindset. She does not wait for the evidence. She becomes the evidence. She steps into the energy of her highest self before the world catches up, and in doing so, she creates the reality she desires. This is the key to true transformation. You do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. And what you are is determined by the energy you embody right now, not what you hope to become in the future. Most people believe they need to see results first in order to believe in their potential. But this is the greatest illusion. Your external world is nothing more than a reflection of your internal state. If you want to change your reality, you must first change your energy. You must embody the person you want to become before the success, before the recognition, before the validation. Imagine a woman who dreams of confidence, but constantly tells herself she is not enough. She waits for others to approve of her before she approves of herself. She hopes one day she will wake up feeling powerful, but deep inside, she does not believe she is. Because of this, her energy does not match the version of herself she wishes to become. She walks into a room uncertain, and the world reflects that uncertainty back to her. She hesitates, and so people hesitate to see her as a leader. She doubts herself, and so opportunities pass her by. Now imagine another woman who decides without any external evidence that she is already the person she aspires to be. She moves with certainty, not because she has proof, but because she knows that her energy shapes her reality. She does not wait for confidence to arrive, she embodies it now. She does not wait for success to show up before she acts like a successful person. She does not wait for respect before she carries herself with dignity. And because she holds that energy consistently, the world must respond to it. People start to treat her differently. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach now appear effortlessly, not because the world suddenly changed, but because she did. This is not about faking confidence or pretending to be someone you are not. This is about aligning with the version of yourself that already exists in your highest potential. Every future version of you already exists on a different frequency, and the only thing separating you from that reality is the energy you choose to embody in this moment. If you continue to operate from the mindset of who you have been, you will continue to attract the same experiences. But if you shift into the mindset of the person you are becoming, your entire life begins to realign. Most people misunderstand this concept. They think, I will believe in myself once I have proof. But a queen knows that belief creates the proof. She understands that the universe does not respond to desperation, to hoping, to waiting. It responds to certainty. And certainty is not something that comes from the outside. It is something you generate from within. When you embody the future version of yourself now, your actions shift. You no longer hesitate to speak up because you already see yourself as powerful. You no longer settle for relationships that drain you because you already value yourself at the highest level. You no longer doubt whether you deserve success because you are already operating from the energy of success itself. This shift is what makes the difference between those who struggle and those who rise. The world mirrors back to you what you believe to be true about yourself. If you carry yourself as though you are powerful, the world will treat you as powerful. If you act as though you are worthy of abundance, abundance will find its way to you. If you move with the confidence of someone who is already successful, opportunities will appear that align with that version of you. But if you hesitate, if you wait, if you doubt, the world will simply reflect that hesitation back to you. This is why queens do not wait for their circumstances to change before they change their energy. They understand that the shift must happen internally first. They embody the love they wish to receive, the success they wish to achieve, the respect they wish to command. And because they carry that energy so consistently, the world has no choice but to meet them at their level. Everything in life is energy. The way you think, the way you feel, the way you carry yourself, it all sends a signal out into the world. And that signal determines what comes back to you. Most people spend their lives chasing things, chasing success, chasing love, chasing happiness. They believe that if they just work hard enough, push hard enough, or want something badly enough, they will eventually get it. But queens do not chase, they align. They understand that energy is the driving force behind every reality. And when their internal energy is in harmony with what they desire, they no longer have to run after it. It comes to them naturally. Many people live with a disconnect between what they want and the energy they embody. They want abundance, but they carry the energy of lack. They want deep love, but they hold on to fear and insecurity. They want to be respected, but they do not respect themselves. And so they struggle. They feel like no matter how hard they try, things do not seem to work out. But the truth is, it is not about how hard they try. It is about what frequency they are operating on. You cannot attract abundance while vibrating in scarcity. You cannot attract deep love while living in self-doubt. You cannot command respect while moving through life uncertain of your own worth. The universe does not give you what you ask for with your words. It gives you what you believe through your energy. A queen understands that her energy precedes her. She does not have to demand respect. Her presence commands it. She does not have to chase opportunities. Her energy magnetizes them. She does not have to beg for love. She attracts it effortlessly because she has already become the embodiment of love within herself. This is not about luck. It is about alignment. The external world is simply a mirror of the internal state. If you want to change what is happening around you, you must first change what is happening within you. Think of two women walking into the same room. One carries herself with hesitation. Her shoulders are slightly slumped. Her eyes look around for approval, and her energy is uncertain. She may be intelligent, talented, and worthy, but her energy does not reflect it. People pick up on that energy before she even speaks. They may overlook her, hesitate to engage with her, or treat her with less respect than she deserves, not because she is not worthy, but because her energy does not project certainty. Now imagine another woman entering that same room. She does not have to speak loudly or demand attention. She walks with ease, with confidence, with the unshakable energy of someone who knows exactly who she is. Before she even says a word, people feel her presence. They are drawn to her. They listen when she speaks. They respect her without needing to be convinced. The difference is not in who they are. It is in the energy they bring. Energy does not lie. You cannot fake true confidence, self-worth, or inner peace. You may try to say the right things or act the right way, but if your energy does not match your words, people will sense the disconnect. This is why queens focus on their internal world first. They do not waste energy trying to manipulate external circumstances. They elevate their inner state, and the outer world shifts to reflect it. If they desire success, they cultivate the mindset, discipline, and self-belief of someone who is already successful. If they desire love, they become love. If they desire respect, they carry themselves with unwavering self-respect. People who do not understand this concept often spend their lives feeling frustrated. They wonder why they keep attracting the wrong relationships, why opportunities seem out of reach, why they feel stuck no matter how much effort they put in. But effort alone is not the answer. The real work happens at the energetic level. It is about who you are being, not just what you are doing. When your energy aligns with the standard you hold for yourself, the world has no choice but to rise to meet you. This is why queens do not chase. They do not force, they do not beg, they do not operate from desperation. They set their energy in alignment with what they desire, and they trust that it will come. And it does. Not because of luck, not because of external validation, but because the universe always mirrors back the energy you embody. When you stop chasing and start aligning, you step into your power. And when you step into your power, everything you once pursued starts pursuing you.